Yes, boys, Kizan aka the Darken Godfather now apparently back with some more of that Darken battle goodness. And on this video today, my guys, we're going to be going over the new Bojack banner that just came out on Global. And we're going to be going on about if it's worth your Dragonstones or not. We'll be talking about free to play, pay to play, all that kind of good stuff. Let's get into this. But remember, disclaimer, because I know most of you are saving for this 6th anniversary coming up in July, because I know a lot of you are hyped, and that's okay. So if you're saving for this, there's not really much incentive for you to watch the video. But some of you realize, damn, this banner's like what, 4 months away, something like that. It's like 4 or 5 months, whatever it is. There's no need to save that far, so some of us are still going, to drop stones on the way regardless, which is fine. It's all fine no matter where you drop your Dragonstone, to be fair. And this guy's so good, you only need 1 copy of the MUI and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. You don't really need dupes, to be fair, to get them to work, so you don't need to spend that much on the 6th anniversary, as long as you get a bit lucky. I mean, obviously having the most Dragonstones is good there, but that's just a disclaimer for that. So if you're saving for that, fair enough. But back to the Bojack banner, so let's jump in. And remember, if you do like Dokkan content, Legends content, all that good stuff, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We're trying to hit like 300 subs, and I'm not gonna lie, we're kind of far away. We're like 268, so let's jump on that and get it a bit higher. But we're back in now, the Bojack banner. We'll start from the bottom, work our way to the top. Of course, I will talk about the change, which we now have Strength Cooler here instead of Tech Gohan. I will talk about if that's good, if that's bad. Let's start off with the starting units, which is going to be Android 13. Now, this is pretty weird because this guy should not be like the last in the whole set, because this guy is actually a pretty solid unit, and I know a lot of people that still don't have him yet, and he's a really solid unit. That's all I can say. He fits all, of course, on his own Android team, gives us access to the transformation, which is underwhelming. Like, he's better in this form than he is in this form. Android is a good team. Target Goku, not that good of a team, I will not lie. It's not that crazy, but what he does on his team is pretty good for the first 5 turns anyways. And also, if you're planning on using, say if you use Majin Power Absorption, the physical Bootanks, his leader skill, this guy actually links up pretty well with the EZA of the Super 17. So this could be a rotation on your power absorption. Trust me, I use it all the time. It's actually a crazy one. So if you do like using the Majin Power team, power absorption, and if you're really lacking on an Android unit, you can tick this as one of the units you may want. Now, what I mean by that is, we go through the banner, and if there's 4 units you need here, then it's kind of a you should sum. If there's 4 units you need, 3 or 4. So that's the way we do things here. So if I go over each one and you choose whether this is a yes or no for yourself. Some of them I will tell you, just God no, but good option. Next is Bardock. I feel like the Bardock's been around so much now. Yes, he's pretty good. His team is a bit lacking though. His team is a bit lacking because not much people be running Revenge, because most of the Revenge units are like extreme. The good ones are extreme and he's super, so does cause a bit of clashes. But what he does himself is kind of ridiculous. You can infinite stack defense in this form, or you can transform and get some amazing damage, and he still has okay stats here. Also, the best thing about him is, to be fair, he has a Ki +4 leader skill for low class and Revenge. So Ki +4 is broken. Like, if you're Ki +4 170%, you're gonna have a way easier time than anything else. So that's always a good thing. Is this guy worth putting on your list? I don't really know, because you wouldn't be running him for his team per se, but you could be. I mean, some of you guys may want to be running Revenge, but I can't imagine most of you. I would rather see what we get for Saiyan Day, see if we get some good EZAs before this guy's even like a thought of going for, because this guy comes back quite a lot. If you think about it, he's going to be the next physical Vegeta, because you saw physical Vegeta on every banner for like quite a while. He's going to be the same because he's a Saiyan Day unit, and we're coming back to the Saiyan Day, so it's up to you if you want to put this guy, but he's an insane unit. And he's got one of the best transformations in the game, just looks wise. So, you know, I would say go for it, go for it. Future Gohan, I'm going to talk about these two together now because this guy is fully trash. I'm not going to lie, this guy is not worth summoning for unless you have this guy or are going for this guy, because they link up really well once they both transform. They link up super well. So, this guy's use is only here if you do have access to this. I mean, this guy is a Future Saga lead, yes, if you really wanted to run Future, but I mean, come on. Tech Trunks is also a Future lead, so if you don't have Tech Trunks and you want to run Future, I'd say it's best to wait for Tech Trunks if that. And if you're only dropping a bit of stone, so you're not planning on going for this guy also, I'll talk more about him, then this guy's a no on your list. This guy's a definite no. But this guy, on the other hand, this guy should be on your list because this guy is ridiculous. Now, his passive needs much to be desired because you can't choose when you want to transform. So if you do have a Trunks on your team, he will transform from the 4th turn. Or you can just not run a Trunks and he won't transform, which is also an option there. And key +1 attack and defense 30% to allies and reduces damage when HP is a certain amount. And still 100% attack and defense boost, nothing to laugh at. Raises greatly defense for 1 turn, so he's great slot 2, slot 3 in base form, all good. When he transforms though, his damage reduced becomes massively and his attack per Bond of Master Disciple goes up insanely. Now this little bit here, where he launches an additional super attack when there's an android category enemy, you don't really get much use out of it right now. You don't really get much use out of it, I'm not going to lie. If we ever got some like really difficult android events, I'm talking like legendary Cell event, or if they updated the infinite histories for another android one, then maybe this guy would be like, you know, must have, but at the moment, not really. But you know, and he raised the attack, so you're gonna be seeing some good numbers on him eventually. But yeah, I love this guy. I hope I get him in my summons later today. Don't sleep on them. But yeah, he's definitely on my list because, you know, your boy's dropping. Your boy's always dropping. Okay, now this is the thing. Now, so we got Strength Cooler instead of Gohan. Now, both of them are fighting for the best TUI in the game. I'll still give it to my boy Gohan. But what this guy has that Gohan does not is, if this Gohan's leader skill is like 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Hybrid Saiyans is not the craziest. Saviors is super limited. Then you got your boy 10 out of 10 leader skill here, because this guy, in my opinion, this guy is joint with the Bojack for the best leader skill. That's the way it goes. This guy is joint for the Bojack. So this guy you need no matter what. And the reason why is because Terrifying Conqueror's transformation boost, I'm just going to give you a quick look. The units on here are amazing. They're strong. It's just insane. That's transformation boost. You get all access to all of that and all of this. The only problem is that Cooler will mainly just support the transformation boost units, not the Terrifying Conquerors units. But if we're talking about the units themselves, the fact that you have guaranteed crits when you transform, I shouldn't have to spend too long talking about why Strength Cooler is a definite. Even if you don't, like, I would say even if you have him but not at 2 dupes, I'd say put him on your list. I'd say tick him off. It would have been nice if it was Gohan, but that's just me as a Gohan fan. Gohan's really nice. Like, he's a crazy good unit. But for you beginner players, it's actually kind of hard to get hold of like Hybrid Saiyan or Savior units. Like, especially Saviors. Like, if I have a look at here, it's kind of barren. Like, you know, for a newer player, you won't be able to build anything really off this. You'll have to go more Hybrid Saiyan route. If you got Tech TN, that does make a big boost though. That does make a massive change if you got Tech TN. If you don't, not so much for that. But Cooler does it all. Cooler's, in my opinion, a unit that everyone should get at least. This guy, even though he's an amazing, he's still kind of situational. But this guy is ridiculous. You need to have this guy, honestly. And next, the big bad, the Bojack, the main unit. Now, as I was talking about it, he, in my opinion, is joint with Cooler for the best leader in the game. Now, what do I mean by best leader? Well, he's only key +3 attack, HP attack and defense 170% for space traveling warriors, and time travelers he is 150%. But what makes him good is his passive is a bit more improved than the Cooler's, because this guy will give Ki +2 attack and defense 30%, just like Cooler. But when you're facing more than one enemies, he just gives them more attack and defense, whereas Cooler would give the first boost the transformation boost, but if there's any more people to fight, he does go straight to just giving Terrifying Conquerors the boost. But this guy just gives it purely to the space traveling warriors, no matter what. One enemy, two enemy, three enemy. That's brilliant. That's what you want. That's what you want. What else does he do? Base attack and defense buff at the beginning. That's all you kind of need at the beginning. So he's amazing support, and when he transforms, he's kind of like Strength Cooler in that he's got Ki +3 attack and defense 180% and has a chance to launch the additional. But instead of getting guaranteed crits, the amount of orbs you hit depend on if he's going to get a 30% attack and defense boost or, you know, an extra 30% attack and defense boost, so you could get 2 of them. Which is insane. Like, this guy is so good. I guess even if you didn't hit the 3 orbs, you're still going to be doing some good damage. But the thing that makes him good is I'm a big fan of this category. Now, this category is very limited. So, again, if you don't have these specific units, do not summon on this banner. I'm talking you need either LR Jiren, you need Baby, Turles, Int, Bojack. You need like 2 out of them 4. If you have 2 out of 4, even, okay, maybe Physical Bardock as well with like 2 dupes. If you have 2 out of the 5 there with like maybe a dupe or 2, I would say this is a good banner. If you don't have them, I don't think it's worth going for, honestly. Like if you're trying to run up on this banner without a Jiren or Turles, you're gonna be, you know, you're not gonna have a good time. And the Time Traveler section, this is the good thing. Now you must be saying, Kizan, it's only 150%. I don't care about that. I don't care about it too, but who cares about the percentage when it gives you access to the category, which means you can grab all the juicy support from here. And when I mean juicy support, I'm talking Supreme Kai of Time, Ki +3, attack and defense 30%, chance to be extra with a critical hit percentage. I like that. What else do we have here? We've got Extreme Tech, Golden Cooler, great support unit, stacks attack a little bit, not too bad. You wanting some tech units, Second Form Cell, like there's so much support here in the Time Travelers. Intoa is one of the best for extreme teams. This is going to be an all extreme team, going to be good. This Toa works when you have a full extreme team to give 35%, I think she gives 35%. Yeah, attack and defense 5% for extreme class ally on a team. You have like 7, that's like either 30 or 35% if it includes the friend. Ridiculous. So if you have this also, it's going to be good. So that's what's good about having a Time Traveler sub lead. So this guy's insane. Now, when it comes to me, I am summoning. But remember what I did talk about, so I wouldn't go for Bojack if you don't have the specific units. And Cooler is nice, but remember, Cooler will be back on other banners. So again, it is up to you. I would say majority of you should skip, to be fair, because Same Day is coming up soon. And to be fair, this banner is basically, if you want to try and maximize your space traveling warriors LRs, or if you want a chance at Strength Cooler or in future Gohan. To be honest, that's the way I see it. These guys are nice, but you know, let me know if you're dropping or not. I would say probably not for you guys, but I will be dropping because, you know, I gotta do it. But that is it. That is my talk on should you summon on the Bojack banner. Most of it is no for you guys. So that is it, my guys. I will catch you on the next Dokkan video. So I will see you then. This is Kizan bouncing out. See you then, and goodbye. Have a good one.